Okay, we're live. Hey everybody, so we just move stuff on my desk. All this stuff on my desk I don't want to be. There we go. So now I have more room to type. So let's just get rid of this really quickly because I forgot to get rid of this. It's gonna pop up more and more notification. And we're live and we are live. Okay, so hello everybody. We're gonna talk about the ongoing earthquake aftershocks, little ones. Some are big, some are little ones. So we're going to start with this one. We have 3.1. This was yesterday. Nobody filled it. And it's going to go to the top, so that's what's going to suck about it. We had 2.9, 3.2, we had 2.5, 2.5, 2.8 yesterday, 3.0, 2.9, 3.8 yesterday. We had a 2.6, 3.7, 3.0, 2.5, 2.5, 2.7, 3.2, 3.0, 2.5, 3.3, and half from that yesterday, 2.5, we got 2.6, 4.4, we got 2.6, 2.7, 3.2, 2.6, 2.9, 2.9, 2.8, 2.9, 2.5, 2.6, 2.6, 3.0, near the same area, so Happy, Nevada. I hope I'm saying that right. 2.5, 3.0, 2.5, 3.4, 3.2, 3.7, 3.9, 2.8, 2.8, 2.6, 2.5, 3.5, 2.5, 3.0, 2.9, 2.8, 3.3, 3.5, 2.9, 3.4, 2.9, or 2.9, 3.9, 3.6, 3.30, 2.7, 2.7, 3.0. It's really hard to do this. 2.6, 3.2, 2.8, 2.8, 3.2, 2.6, 2.8, 4.2, 2.5, 2.9, 2.8, 3.4, 2.6, 2.6, 2.7, 2.6, 3.8, 2.6, and 4.5. It goes on, but we're going to talk about the 3.8 that struck, and then we had a 2.6 and then a 4.5. Let me check this one out because I didn't check this one out earlier. 8 people filled it. This was a 4.5. This was the least, the more. There's a 4.5, and you can see all in Nevada and California. You see Las Vegas, somebody filled it. Let's go back. Let's go back. 2.8, 3.0, 2.5, 3.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.7, 2.7, 2.6, 3.5, 2.8, 2.5, and then 3.5. So we had a 3.5 right here. See, only one person filled it. That's so. Then we got a 3.5 again. This one just happened, I think. Not happened earlier. Oh wait. Yeah, it happened earlier. See, let's refresh the page. See if we get any more shakes. Now around the area, we got this little cluster right here of earthquakes. We counted these already. These are not one. We were near that area. This is 3.1, 2.5, 2.9. So 3.1 is bigger than, and this is like aftershocks right here. Boom, boom, but farther away. Let me zoom out a little bit and show you that none over here. We got all this quake stuff. I'm checking Twitter because I wanted to see if anyone else. See that just happened. My phone's going off in the background, so ignore that. Oh, speaking, we should change the. We should put the title as in California too. You know, like California. Here we go. So we're gonna go back over here. I'm gonna show you guys what's happening. Fortunately, we got a 2.5, a 3.1 in Little Lake. So now we have these little lakes, earthquakes. I could have filled it. This was today, because here somebody in Orange County filled it. Lake Forest, Mission Aveo, people filled it down there. And then we got the biggest of all of them right now for so far. They probably changed it. A 3.3. The biggest one so far in California. A 3.3 up in it's right on the fault. See that? Watch. Right on the fault zone. We see that this, and then we're going back to the whole Nevada right now. We're gonna show you that there's no. The last one was a 3.5 that struck, so no one else filled it yet. We're waiting until people start filling this. Nothing so far. And then here we're talking about the 3.3 near that area on the fault zone. Now, I wish I could go back onto the 6.4, 6.5, whatever earthquake, but apparently they. Is this a new one? This is a new one. Maybe we didn't talk about this one. We probably did. We probably rushed through it, but we didn't talk about it. Never mind. We probably talked about it. So this one is the biggest of all, 4.5. Out of all of them, you see right here, people definitely feel them. So we're seeing these little aftershocks and bigger, sort of big aftershocks happening so far up in Nevada. There's clusters. I've never seen so many earthquakes in my life. This was a 4.2. We did talk about this one. I think we did. Did we talk about this one? I think we did. People, let's see. Oh, look at that. In California and Riverside County area, you have one person revealed in Riverside. I saw that earlier on my phone. Maybe it's not timing my phone, but so here's the bigger size dogs. We have a whole bunch of big size dogs so far. I can't even. This is the big size dog. This one is. This one is. Here's a big size dot right here. This is the 4.4 that struck yesterday night. And one person filled it, so that was stupid, and no one else filled it. We have these red ones here. These are like something else. And we got one right here, 3.0, 3.0. We got 3.0, and then we have a 4.5. We talked about that one. We have a 3.4. See any bigger size dots? Yes, we do. We have a 3.3. We have a 3.7, which is still big enough to go fill this area. Let's see how I'm right in the center of it, and right here in Northern California. I don't even know where this is. Like in severe mountains. Nobody in LA County because it's just a little shake. And yeah. I keep on feeling these little shakes, but they're just like happening at 3.5. Here we go. So I'm going for the big dots right now, if you guys want to know. And I'm not going for the little dots because there's a little aftershocks. And we got a 3.2. We got a 4.2, which we did talk about. We did because it kind of zoomed out. And then we got a 3.5. We got a 3.4. We didn't check this one out. This happened today. Because we didn't check it out, but we have a 3.4. Nobody filled this one. See, these are near telepathy, so people in telepathy, if they're awake, which is, they should be awake, it's 11:40. They should be awake. A 3.0, we got a 3.5, we got a 3.5, again, in the same area, like you could tell. No one, the earlier shakes, the ones from like, okay, we already checked that one. 3.2. We got a 3.2. We got a. These are 2.8. Okay, never mind. We're going for the. We got 3.3. We got a 3.8, which is still kind of big enough. No one filled it. No one's reporting these in. How? It's so stupid. Nobody's reporting it in. Like, oh, I didn't feel it, because it's so weak and tiny. We got a 3.0. We got a 3.0. I'm just going for the big size dot. You see right here, this is a little tiny dot, and you see right here, this is a little tiny dot. So the big size dots, like this one right here. I think I need to check this one, and this one right here. So we're seeing these little 3.2, 3.6. I didn't check that. I didn't see the big dots in there, but now I did. And you can tell they're kind of close to Tohathi. I can't show them the map Tohathi in here, but Tohathi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Google should help me. Tohathi, Nevada. Now there's Tohathi, Tanope. I don't know how to pronounce his name. There's one in Arizona. People are saying, well, the earthquake didn't happen in Arizona, it happened here. So here's Tohathi. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm pretty pronouncing it for sure. We got Miller's. We got. Okay. We got Tohathi. I've been here before. There's a Clown Motel. There's Mispra. I can't pronounce it. Some hotel out there. The Clown Hotel, and there's another hotel, but yeah, I can't show it because it's set. We're gonna refresh the page and see if we have any more. No. So we're gonna see how many people filled this 3.5 so far. 0. Are you freaking kidding me? 0 people filled this earthquake. I mean, hey, wait a minute. We checked this one right here. We did check this one. 1% filled. Yeah, we did check this one. We're gonna go back in here. We're gonna see there's none down. Northern California was good. Also, I want to talk. It's not in the title, but in British Columbia. No, I don't know British Columbia. There's this place in Canada next to British Columbia. It's the next place the problem's over, whatever they want to call it. The next place over, and they don't call it like they call promises. That's what they call it. And they had a 5.9 yesterday, and people were freaking out like I filled it. So USGS put on their website and they deleted it. I was gonna make a video about it and they completely just deleted it. And I was like, this is where I get my information because this is where the earthquakes people reported it, and then they show where the magnitude and show how big was and how little was, and they show the date and the time and how far it was, which is in kilometers, which sucks. But I used to like to use like the Google thing, use the kilometers and stuff. Well, so they took it off their website, and I was pretty upset. I was like, oh shit, and oh sorry. Well, YouTube don't censor me, okay? They took it off, and I was so sad. I was like, what? I was gonna make a video about it, and I was just not happy. I was sad. I was like, holy crap, they took it off. I was like, wow. I'm gonna check something and make sure I'm live still. Okay, I'm live still. So I was just like, why? And then on my Volcano and Discovery app, it's like an earthquake app too. They had it on their app, and people said they definitely feel shaking. Like this person who's close by the shook, so their bed shook a lot violently, and then their stuff fell off their shelves. So definitely there was an earthquake, but they didn't. They took off their website on USGS, which if you want to see, I'm going to show you. They don't report in the United States only. I do in the United States. Sometimes out of the United States. You see that Hawaii is the United States. Sorry. Hawaii is the state. Let's get further away. Yeah, they report in Japan. They report everywhere. I can show you the whole map actually from here. Not that. Yeah, see? This is the whole map right here. You're seeing on your screen. So they report. They report out of the United States. So I don't know. These red dots keep on like making me think, what are these red dots? The red dots are probably like a different type of earthquake. So yeah, we're seeing nobody's filmed this yet so far because they're so little and tiny. Well, big and tiny, but you know what I mean. Twitter. Oh shit! I opened that up by mistake. So don't just ignore that. I opened that by mistake. I'm trying to go to Twitter. The reason I'm using Microsoft Edge for these things is because oh shit, embarrassing. I opened this up. Okay. The reason why I thought I felt something coming. Was that an earthquake? Was that an earthquake? Where are you, girl? Where are you? Nope. Can't find out. Someone comment. I don't know. I'm just trying to see. I didn't feel anything. Yeah, me either. I was doing a live stream. I showed my chair to be like, oh, because that was like the way. But trying to go up here. People are just crazy on stuff. So here's the thing: if you guys are not like if you do talk about politics and stuff, I'm never gonna talk about politics. But once in a while, someone comes up and say these earthquakes are not earthquakes; they're tunnels being blown up. They're underground children who are human trafficking. Whereas I believe in human trafficking, but they don't go for tunnels. They go for they go through the border through cars and they kidnap them and they make them like they pretend like, oh, it's my cousin, or they do like a certain thing. But there's no tunnel. Well, there is tunnels, but there's no tunnels with kids in. So these are earthquakes. These are not being blown up, which is kind of funny to think. These people are so dumb and stupid. They have to believe these are tunnels and stuff. But this is earthquakes. Earthquakes on their website. Explosions and bombs they will label it explosion on their website. I've seen that before on USGS. I don't understand why they label explosion, but sometime a car explode or someone has a firework going off. It's really loud and it's underground, or it's like near the ground, it explodes and it hits instead of going in the air and explodes on the ground. Then they could and everybody hears that can register as that explosion, or a house can explode or something. I don't know what happens, and they can register as explosion. But these are earthquakes. These are natural causing earthquakes. Plus, this I want to show you something. Earthquakes happen in the ocean. Now, if there was a tunnel in the ocean, which I don't understand, because water will literally leak through and flood the tunnels. So I don't understand how people think, oh, earthquakes don't happen in the ocean. Those are tunnels. And guys, it's earthquakes. It's been happening for a long. It's been happening way before they had tunnels being blown up. So, yeah, just want to talk about that because people think it's tunnels, but you can look at like way back then, before they even had human trafficking and all this stuff happening. Like you can look back in records and you can see that there was an earthquake. Let me go back in 1700s. There was no human trafficking. There was no tunnels or anything. It hit the ocean near Washington area, Washington State, not Washington D.C., but Washington State, and it was 9.2, and it caused a lot of big problems. Now, luckily it didn't happen now in these days, but that was no fucking tunnel. Oh, sorry, no tunnel. So, because tunnels, there's no children in them. Who's gonna be like, oh, we should build tunnels and put children in there? See, so people are just retarded. And also, there's fault zones. See, this happened on a fault zone. You see this little red line going through? This is a fault zone. There is blue fault zones, which are, like, not active that much, kind of way. The red fault zones are active a lot. So, this happened up here, which in Parkville, California. I looked it up. It's a mountain town. It's a little town up there in a mountain. So, yeah, it's on a fault zone. They had a record. So apparently they updated their earthquake. Nothing happened so far. We'll keep tracking this and keep doing. And I should end the video because we'll keep updating once we have more. If a bigger shake happens, I'll be right there. And I'm gonna keep going to Twitter right now because I want before I end the video we're gonna go back to Twitter. I'm using Microsoft Edge just on Twitter and okay. Let's go down. Let's go down. I'm trying to see what. Okay, no one says in there. Now, I did do the one in Jamaica, a couple days ago, because I didn't like how people. I didn't like oh, I didn't like it. I was like, oh, why is there earthquake in Jamaica? Why? I'm not gonna report about it because I was just busy and I didn't have the time. But the one in Jamaica, I was reading, I was scrolling down, my phone said earthquake. I was looking at earthquake Twitter because I'm like, I love earthquakes. I love the feeling like, oh, it shakes you. Like, it's scary to think, but it's also fun to be in one. It's like a little roller coaster. So, um, I saw that people were saying earthquake, earthquake, and I was like, we wouldn't have an earthquake. I'm like, what am I talking about? And then I looked their like, so I looked at some picture and their posts and their account, and it said Jamaica. It said like Jamaica, and I was like, Jamaica had an earthquake again, and it was a pretty like little one. It was like a 3.4 or something like that. I can't remember. It was a little one. It wasn't so big, but it happened in Jamaica. Like, so people were like, that shook my house so hard. Cause like, I'm over here in this little area, LA County. We do have earthquakes, but we don't have earthquakes on top where I'm sitting. Well, I mean, they should be earthquakes where I'm sitting. Sometimes earthquakes happen far, far away, like in Tallahassee, which is in Nevada. It happens near the area, not like right on top of it. But the 6.4 or 6.5, whatever they're calling it, that woke me up, and I have a video to talk about it. It's in my what you call it, in my channel. You can look that up. And I had a dream that something was shaking me violently, and I was just confused. I heard dog barking. It's a whole creepy, weird situation. I looked on my Twitter and it said California earthquake, and I was like, or it said possible film. I was like, what? And so then I started reading, and it said 6.4. Then they put it to 6.5, and I was like, oh, okay. But they first downgraded it to a 4.5, which was really weird. I was like, why they downgrade it to a 4.5? If everybody in California is feeling this earthquake. So then they upgraded to 6.4 and then to 6.5. So I was like, wow, that's a big earthquake. And then in Idaho, they had 6.5 a couple months ago. And so, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of seeing this, making sure. I'm going to end the video shortly. I have to keep looking at this, keep looking. But apparently there's none. There's no more. We'll probably get an aftershock from this one, so that's sometimes aftershocks happen later, so we wait and see. Nobody filled this one. I'm kind of like upset and in the mood. Nobody filled that one. Oh, right here. Huh? Oh, here we go. Aftershocks. They put. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. This is. I thought that it said. See how it says 1651. UTC. I don't know how to say that in that word. That happened a while, like a while back, a little bit, just like a little bit ago. So yeah, we're gonna Twitter. Luckily, nobody's like, oh my god. Nobody's like, I'm feeling the earthquake. I saw people tweeting about earthquake, but okay. So we had 2.5, we had 2.5 or 2.5, 2.0 in Hawthorne, Nevada. Hawthorne is near that area. Nothing on the USGS because they can only go to 2.5 plus. And you know how it says US? They report this out of the US, out of America. They report this out of America. So I don't understand. But it says 2.5 plus, so we have to have anything that's higher than 2.5. Or a 2.5 like what you see right here. So they're not going to report that. So yeah, I'm going to finish this up. I'll keep updating and posting some things. I just realized my fan's on, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I'm kind of talking loud and quiet at the same time, but my fan's on, which I forgot to turn off. So sorry about that. I have to turn it off every time, but I forgot to turn it off. So, next video I'll turn off when there's if a bigger quake happens, bigger than the 6.5, which I don't know. I don't know if it's coming or not. Let me get rid of this. I don't know. I don't know if it's coming, but if it comes, I will be posting an update. But if it's higher, that's gonna be so freaking weird to feel down here into the California because it's gonna feel like a light shaking or a little bit shake. So